What's going on, good people? It's Arsenio from the YouTube channel Drive and Thrive. We hauling free across the 48. Hey, listen, guys. I hope you guys are having a good morning so far. Right now, just left home about 2 hours ago. Picked up a load from Louisville, headed to outside of Cleveland, right? So, make it short for you guys. Okay, so at the shipper in Louisville, and my appointment time was 8:15 that night. I ended up actually talking to the receptionist at the place, at the shipper, and had to sweet talk myself into because I got there at like 4:30, and I was like, hey, look, is there any way I can get in early? Sometimes if you talk to them, if you give them respect, and they'll look out for you sometimes. So that's what I was trying to do. Pretty much, I was there. It was about 5 miles away from my house. My plan was to be like, hey, can I just drop my trailer? I'll come back at 8:15, and get loaded up, and then, of course, do my overnight parking either there or at a particular place where I park at for my overnight. But respect and of course some jokes here and there. She was able to get me in like right at, I would say, got there at 4:30. They had an ambulance to come. I guess somebody got sick on the job, so she told me to come back in an hour. Actually, I was there like 5:15 because just kind of wanted to be nosy, kind of wanted to see what was going on. Ambulance left. I went back in. I think a lady, I don't know, she was feeling dizzy or something like that. Ambulance came, got her, and they took her. Hope she's doing all right. But yeah, went back at 5:15. Went back at 5:15, and she was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to get you in the door right now. Give me 15 more minutes. So I was like, okay. This was 5:30. 5:35, she called me back and was like, hey, I'm gonna give you a door. They already pulled the load. All they gotta do is check it, go in there, you good to go. So after that, 5:30, she gave me the door. I was out maybe, I would say 5:50. So leaving at 6 o'clock, appointment was 8:15. Hey, I'll take that any day of the week. But what I really want to talk to you about was, there was a guy there who got his load from his broker. Broker told him to be there. I believe he said the broker told him to be there before, I was in line, be there before 5. And as I was waiting in line, I was, overhear them talking because, of course I was right behind them. Talking, and come to find out that the load that he got hasn't even been called in for an appointment time. So he was there at 5:30 talking to this lady, and she kept explaining to him that even though, yeah, you do have this load, but you don't even have an appointment time. It could be, I think her shift was ending at, I think she said 6:30, because she tried to get me out before she left, but she did. So her shift ended at 6:30. The next person was supposed to come in at 6:45. So she kept telling the driver, like, look, you don't have a pickup time, and there's absolutely nothing I can do until I get that pickup time. It could be, they could work you in later on tonight, or it could be in the morning, depending on, as far as the amount of trucks that's coming in. They can, get you a door and things of that nature. So I say that to say this. Every single time, usually when I when I receive my load from my dispatcher, I either do two things. I either call the broker myself, or before the broker calls me to make sure that I got the confirmation from the dispatcher. Second, call the shipper. You gotta call the shipper just to make sure you get confirmation for yourself that, hey, my load is, like I said, my load is gonna be at 8:15. Call them, make sure that they have the same exact information that I got. Because brokers will lie to you, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you, but brokers will. I'm telling you. All they want is the money. Of course, we all know that that's the main thing, but at the end of the day, a driver's time is very important. So if you're telling me to be here at 5, but my load's not picking up until, give an example, 8 o'clock, that's 3 hours I can either, go get something to eat, fuel up, just in case, because if I get there at 8 and you're at one of those shippers that take a long time, maybe 5 hours, you know what I'm saying? You sitting there at, 1 o'clock, well, you could have got something to eat, you could have got your fuel. Now you're sitting there hungry, upset because you're like, damn, I could have at least got my fuel, ate something before I came to this long ass place, pretty much. So my guy, of course he was upset, which I can't blame him. If somebody tells you to be there at a certain time, and you know how these shippers are, where if you're there on time, it still might take you 5 hours. But if you show up 30 minutes late, you're considered a work-in, and you might have to be charged. You might have to pay $200 or $300 just to be worked in. That's how these places are. So my biggest thing is to make sure whenever you get your load, get the confirmation. Always call. I'm either calling my shipper or my receiver. I don't care what my broker says. My broker can say one thing, shipper and receiver can say 2 totally different things, and it can mess you up. So, and like I said, time is very important when it comes to your clock, ELD, all those things. So that's my biggest thing as far as this particular topic right now. Like I said, she got me out of there altogether maybe an hour and a half. I got there at 4:30, got me out at 6. And I even spoke to the same lady and called her before I even got up there. I was like, hey, look, here's my pickup number. Is my load, is it ready? Or, is my appointment time what matches the same was what I was told, which was 8:15. She said, yeah, everything matches correctly. Okay, I didn't tell her I was going to come in early. I just wanted to make sure that the load was going to be there at least at 8:15, just in case if I didn't make it on time. Well, not make it on time, just in case if I didn't go in early. So, say it again, please check up on the confirmation that you have. It will save you a lot of time, a lot of effort, and you won't be upset. If you know you're going to a place that's going to take 5 or 6 hours according to the reviews, because I do check the reviews. Everywhere I go, I check the review. I don't care if it's trucker path, if it's going to a truck stop, shipper, receiver, I don't care. I'm going to get the reviews, because you always want to know what's going on before you get there. Whether if you go to Google Maps, and you can, when you look at directions, hey, I'm even uploading the directions, uploading the scenery where you can see, satellite on Google Maps, just to make sure I have a place I know where to park. According, you match that up with the reviews, and you match it up with the Google satellite. I know where to park. I know where docks are at. 9 times out of 10, I'm pretty much correct on it. And this comes from just a lot of preparation. You don't want to go in anywhere surprised. It's already stressful enough that we got to deal with all this, either tight docking and things like that. People not honoring the appointment time. So that's just me. That's just how I roll. So hey, just wanted to give you that little tab of information. I really hope you guys enjoyed the little short video. Yes, I'm driving. Like I said, I'm headed to Cleveland. But, you know, I got to be there at 1 o'clock. It's like 9, so I'm about, gave myself 30 minutes, a little bit of time, which is something I really don't like doing, but I'm going to make it there either way I go. Make it there on time. So, actually, I think my appointment's at 1:30. I set myself up to where I'll be there at least an hour ahead. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I appreciate you taking your time out to listen to me. If you can, please like, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them